Hi, this is Mr. Crane here. Let me get this out of the way. So, I am coming to you for my eighth grade eighth grade science class. So, I'm currently working on a automation, robotics, and design and modeling page, a place where students can go to in my absence to find what they need to do. So, let's go to your class, science eighth grade. So, as you know, all you have to do is go to the correct date, and we are on October the 1st. So, just like I've heard from first period, the substitute from first period today, students saying they didn't have anything to do. Well, I wrote something on the board as well as I left lesson plans for the substitute. So it's on the board, and I'm leaving you a video right now to advise you of your expectations. So, just so you know, my daughter is fine. As far as fine can be with dealing with COVID. She is sick. She is very symptomatic. She's laying in bed, hasn't moved since she started feeling bad on the 28th, tested positive on the 29th, but she is quarantined, isolated. I have to show you a picture. I put up a big piece of Visqueen over the area to her room and her bathroom, so she's completely isolated from the rest of the family, and I've been sterilizing like crazy, but she will get through this as well. Just need to keep the rest of my family from getting it, like my unvaccinated daughter, Eva. So, in my absence, everyone should have worked on the work from the 28th, where we did this review in class. So, you should have completed this 2.5 Newton's first law of motion review. It should be an easy quiz because like I said, we discussed it in class. Yesterday, I wasn't there because I left right before your class at the end of eighth period or seventh period, so I wasn't there for your eighth period. And you should have started your second law of motion. All you had to do is click on this little tab here. It takes you to the expectations for the day. As you know, the force that we exert on an object can be re- directly related to its mass and the acceleration that being inflicted on that object. So the more force, the more acceleration. The more mass, the harder it is to accelerate it. But once it gets accelerating, then it's harder to slow it. So go through this little section here. We've covered this before. This is again a review from what we've done for the rest of or earlier this week. Watch this little video, and then you have a quick little quiz here. 10 points. You have looks like 22 of you have already did it. So this is Friday. So I'm looking at this after the fact. So let me go back to today's expectations. So October 1st, the very first day of October, definitely starting to feel like fall. So October 1st, let's look at that. You have this third. I'm sorry, from yesterday was the 30th. So you have the third law of motion review. You click on this one here. I should have already had it available to you. So it should see some attempts in here, just like I saw 22 attempts earlier. Definitely a couple more videos. Only have 2 attempts, so that means some people definitely have something to do. It's another episode of Mythbusters, which would be highly enjoyable. Watch these at your tables. Complete this. I did hear that 8th period yesterday was a little rowdy. Remember, don't get your name down. Don't have your name listed on the list that I've asked the substitute to write down. So we still have yesterday's work to do. So you're falling behind. You have October's work to do for today, and that has to do with gravity. So we've talked about laws of motion, and if we dropped a rock, how gravity would be the accelerating force. So this is a quick overview. You have a gravity PowerPoint to open up, and then a introduction assessment right here. All this is to prepare you for a long lab that we will do next week when we relate all these forces to work and power, the tendency for an object to do work. So here's your introduction to gravity. Just go right down the line with the tabs. Everybody can open this. It's got some funny little comics inside it. I believe it might have a link to PFET for a gravity lesson, a gravity simulator, where you control the force, the location, the orbit position, and the force of gravity being exerted on an object or a celestial planet, and get to play the power, the ultimate power, and determine if it's going to crash into the Earth or if it's going to fly away into space. So knock this out, go through this PowerPoint, then go through the little assignment that goes with it, which is a gravity assessment, and we will prepare for next week's lab where we're going to go outside and do lots of stair stepping and determine how much force and power is exerted to walk up some steps. Oh, there's the gravity simulator I was just talking about. So you have that to work on. So good luck. This gravity simulator is a lot of fun. Like I said, it's a PFET. I call it PFET. Yep. It's more like PhD, the start of that, but it's from the University of Colorado. So you have this nice little simulator that you can start here. There is another one that has to do with placing the planet, placing the moon, and then letting it spiral around in the galaxy and determine how much force is exerted from the Earth's gravity and the moon's gravity. So you can play with that too. But this one's pretty good. So play with both of these. Please finish your work. Do not get your name listed down. And I will see you after I get my PCR test today. I'm going to leave just a little bit to go get my test. I did my rapid test on not yesterday, but day before yesterday before I left. So good luck. Hope this is a good Friday for you, but make it a good Friday by doing what you're supposed to do, so that your Monday isn't crappy whenever I have to divvy out the hammer because you guys were knuckleheads. All right. Talk to you. Look forward to seeing you when I get back. Sorry to miss you. Bye.